For years, bro, I struggled with my mindset. Very few people can admit it, but I did. I struggled with feeling good about myself, with putting myself out there, with taking risks, and that hurt. You see, none of us realize that our mindset is the one thing that gives us the life that we want or takes it all away and pushes us down a path that we don't really want to go down, yet our mind just tells us this is it for us. I developed my mind after years and years of having it work against me. I shifted it to become my biggest asset. And I want to teach you what I've done in my own life to do this so that you can feel this. I know what it's like to be a young man with no confidence, no self-esteem, with a weak-willed mindset, to have an ironclad, confident, ruthless, aggressive mindset that allows me to penetrate and permeate through this world the way that I want to. You see, most of us don't realize that we have an intrinsic wiring, all kind of calibrated to be the same. Because you've got something in between your legs, bro, and I've got something in between my legs that makes us men, males. But the truth is, in real time, who we are, what we're striving for, is changing. Men now, unfortunately, are becoming weak. What you're going after, bro, isn't really what you just want, but it's the easy option. It's something that I know that I can maybe make it work, or my parents want me to do this, or the society's like, oh, this is good, and they'll give you a tax benefit if some bullshit. It's a joke. You see, I do believe that we as men have an internal wiring to conquer, build, destroy, take over. We do. It's innately inside of us. But our mindsets aren't being taught and built up in a way that correlates with what we've got in here. So there's a malfunctioning happening in real time from this modern world that we're living in to what we've evolutionized to feel and be. And I want to relay this out for you, a mindset that has changed the game for me. And it's three things. I believe all of these, if you bring these together, will make you have an ironclad mindset so solid that everything that you want, it'll be in grabbing reach. Where you just, look, I want this, boom. Might take you a little bit of time to get there, but you can grab it. You can go after it, pull it in, and take it. The first thing, and this has always been one thing I've preached, is you need to have an unbreakable purpose in your life. And this is very important. Because without purpose, your life is just that, purposeless. Purpose is direction. Purpose is what you're doing with your day to day. And with genuine purpose, your life will tenfold because it's a blueprint for what you will accept, what you won't accept, for what you want and what you don't want. And as a man, really you should never be focused on anything else except your purpose. And your purpose will also be a vehicle and a byproduct of your purpose will make money a byproduct also. So you can go through life, living life purpose driven, and you'll see so much about yourself, your calibration as a man, your mind, your body, your knowledge, who you become, and your bank balance all become a byproduct of you focusing on your purpose. So you need to go out and look and identify what it is that you're going after. Because we're living in a transformational period at this very moment where you have to realize the opportunities and the chances that we got weren't around 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. And that you don't have to follow what you think your parents want you to do or what society wants you to do. And whatever's going on in here that you know that you've kind of been called to do on this world. Follow it. Do it. That's your calling. Doesn't have to be this grandiose thing. It could be anything. You could want to do coaching like this. You could want to mow lawns. You could want to bake cakes. You could want to do anything. It doesn't matter. But if you can go through your life with a genuine purpose, that'll give you this mindset. Okay, well, look, I know what I want. I know who I am. I know what I'm going after. Boom. This person can't sway me. This thing can't distract me. I'm fully focused. I'm locked in. Nothing can stop me. The second thing is zero tolerance to weakness or for weakness. And we can lay it out like this. In our lives, more than not, our lives are filled with weakness and comfort. This is by the people we hang out with, the food that we eat, our habits, who we are. And you have to build yourself up to a point. And this is through gradual exposure to where you're living your life with a zero bullshit, zero weakness mentality that you do not allow in your world, in your reality that you curate for yourself, weakness. And you have to identify things that you know that you're being weak with or weak in your life and kill it. Genuinely. You need to look at, is it fapping? Is it this person? Is it this habit? Is it just you? And think, okay, I'm a better man than this. I know that I've got more to do in my life because you've got an unbreakable purpose. I'm not going to tolerate this for my life. I've built my life up to where weakness is just, it's not around me. To my friends, to what I do, to how I think, weakness doesn't come out of me because I've set my life up and I've curated it in a way that I don't accept weakness. I don't know what weakness is. All I know is ruthlessly going after what I want, moving forward, causing upward trends in my life. And you have to have this same mentality that look at what's causing you this dullness, this weakness. It's making you stop and push it away. You might have to start slowly, build yourself up with some momentum, but get it out. Get the people, get the habits, get the things, get the mindset out that even you may feel is destroying you and say no. Zero tolerance for weakness. This goes for every single area because how I can lay this out, every single thing in our lives penetrates us and how we think, how we feel, and what we do. Friends, the food that we eat, the music we listen to, the things that we do in our free time, it all builds up our identity. But if your whole life is aimed at growth, aimed at building strength, running towards things, breaking things down, ain't no weakness involved, you'll see how this transforms your mindset. So identify those things, kick them out, and live your life congruent of, okay, I'm going towards the hard stuff. I'm going towards a life where there's no compromise, there's no weakness. I will do what I know is right, not what I feel like doing. And the last point that will shift your mindset and calibrate you to have this ruthless, go-getter, aggressive mindset, it's belief. Now, I would say ruthless self-belief is a must-have when you want to go after something in your life. But there's a way that you build this up because I can't tell you to believe in yourself and then you believe in yourself. It doesn't work that way. You need to understand that through having a purpose, having zero weakness in your life, what will come from that as you're moving towards your purpose is belief through action, through competence, and through results that build you up to have this mindset of, well, now you're immortal. You cannot die. Nothing can stop you. You can do anything that you want to do. There is no way in this world without action, without results, without competence, without being disciplined, you can ever feel confident. You can ever feel like you have this belief in yourself. You might have a glimmer, a moment, a second of hope, or like, yeah, maybe it'll work out. But that would easily be just pushed to the side of like, no, you're not that guy. You're not confident. You can't win if it's not backed up by action. So you have to look at your life and realize that if you want to build your mind, this belief has to come from day in, day out. You keep your word. You push yourself. You do what you're supposed to do regardless of how you feel. And you'll compound days, weeks, months to where if you're living life in this way, your mindset, your belief builds and works in like synchronicity to your purpose, to what you want to do with your life, to where you're going, to build an ironclad mindset to where anything, any challenge, any obstacle is just out the way. I've got shit to do. So I can tell you through building up my own life my mindset was my biggest asset. But in the earlier years of my life, it was my biggest downfall. It was the one thing that was destroying me much rather than making me. But if you live your life and follow what I tell you, get on your purpose, find what it is, have no bullshit, and no weakness mentality of like, no, this bad habit is gone. This person that's not good for me is gone. I will not do this because I'm a better man because I've got a purpose. And then shift your mindset to, well, you can do anything that you want to by ruthlessly becoming competent, stacking wins every single day, going after what you want, regardless of how you feel. And this builds you to have the mindset that I've got. And I could go way deeper into this, bro, but this video would be 2 hours long. If you want to do coaching with me, one-on-one, and I can help you build your mindset, or you want to join a network of young men, all who have built or are building their mindset just like you, message me on Instagram. We'll do some coaching. Or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier. And we'll start something, bro. I love you, brother. And I mean that.